just did some Spanish this morning, took about an hour. Now I'm going to look for a place to fax some documents, and then no plans for today yet really, and maybe find some food later today. But I think there should be some food that will be made at the house, so maybe I'll just have a snack here or something. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. Kind of still wandering around, just looking for a place to send this fax. But I stopped in by the drugstore to pick up some necessities. Regular mangoes, tiny mangoes. Stopped by the pastry store to get this Guyaba pastry. It was 1,600 pesos. It's about like 33 cents. Pretty good. Alright, let's see what we swiped from the drugstore. Got a toothbrush. Got Durex kind 3, quantity 3, and Maximo Placer's Maximum Pleasure, and then a 3-pack of Sensitivo, otro Delgado, and some icebreakers. So toothbrush was 5,350. The Sensitivo one was 10,000. The Maximo was 9,200, and then we have the icebreakers is 10,450. Total was 35,000. So I was just hanging around the place today waiting for the internet guy to come and hook up the new modem so I have good internet signal in my room. Right now I have a very faint signal which I can use to watch some videos and surf the net, but sometimes it would cut in and out, which is kind of annoying. But hopefully it comes today. It's already 5 p.m. and it's almost the end of the business day, you know. And today I basically updated my LinkedIn profile. So I put myself as a freelancer web developer, and I put a link to my GitHub and my portfolio page, and I also got that updated as well. So I linked my portfolio that's hosted on GitHub, and then it links to a domain name that I had purchased a while back. So it sounds easy, but it was kind of difficult. It took me like an hour or two with the help of my friend Juan. Thanks so much for your help. And got that all finally working, and now I just have to start working on more projects and putting them up, and then hopefully apply for more junior positions here in the future. Right now I'm still in the process of learning and making projects, so yeah, I need to get on that. If you guys don't know, I work on with JavaScript, and that's my main language right now, and the framework I think I'm going to head towards is React, and learn some of the back-end stuff too, like Node.js and Mongo, and pretty much headed towards the MERN stack. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. MERN, MERN stack. And yeah, just went to buy some stuff earlier today, and then I'm still keeping track of all the prices and my daily expenditures, so you guys can still see. I'm planning to do that for at least 1 month, so I think we're halfway through now, so we're going to keep going. And then at the end of the month I'll total it all up and see how much I've spent. And that's it for right now. Let's watch some more videos to gather context and to do some more of the Udemy course that I'm doing today. I did some Spanish this morning already. Alright. Okay, So I was just watching the videos I captured yesterday, and I wanted to give some descriptions to provide you a context of what's going on in all the videos, because I know it gets kind of confusing with me hopping around and capturing random footage. Yesterday I was looking for a paper store so I can fax a document. Got inside the store, the woman said she couldn't fax it to the US, so I was like, okay, maybe you can just scan it for me and I'll send it by email to my friend. And we did that. So to scan 9 pages is what was 4,500 pesos, so maybe like $2 or something to do that. Not too bad. And after that, on my way home, I stopped by this market I found on a really big roundabout here in Floresta, and it's a huge supermarket. There's the bottom floor is full of meats, fruits, dairy products. You can get almost anything. It's still not as big as the Éxodo that I saw in Laureles, or even as big as the Éxodo in Poblado, which is supposed to be the biggest. But it still had an amount of variety of products, so I might be going there to buy stuff to cook in the future if I wanted to. And there's even an upstairs, which I didn't even bother going up, but there's department stores up there where you can buy hardware, you can buy clothing and all that sort of stuff too. It's a very big place, and I'm regretting that I didn't capture any footage of it. Just went in there. The only footage I got was the mangoes, just to show you guys, but I really didn't buy anything. I just wanted to check it out. And on the way home, got that pastry. This store is right near the Floresta station, right on the corner. I've passed it a million times, but I never stopped by and got any pastries until now. And there's a ton of pastries. They sell juice. I think they sell stuff filled with meat as well. But I'll be going back there and trying some other stuff to see what they have. One thing that particularly surprised me yesterday was that the Durex cost the same price as the icebreakers, and it was 10,000 versus 10,000 and some hundred. And that's the general trend that I found here in Colombia and at stores, is that American products generally cost more than local products, and it's maybe even equal to the price in the US. So to balance that out, I think that was like $3 and maybe 25 cents or something for the icebreakers, and that's typically what you would find in the States as well. But you will see that with other products too, like deodorant and toothpaste and other things that you would generally use that are American brand. And to finish off the evening, I watched a talk about reactive programming. I did some coding with the Udemy course with Cold Steel, and I made some flashcards with Spanish. And I think what's applicable to you is, with the Spanish, I downloaded a new program called Anki. It's free, and it allows you to make flashcards, and it basically reminds you about reviewing your flashcards. It's like spaced repetition. This is the same concept as Pimsleur, but Pimsleur is more auditory. This is flashcards, obviously. And so that's pretty much it for this vlog. I hope you guys had a good night, and from this point on I'm going to be talking about what I learned in web development, so if it's not applicable to you, you can stop watching. Otherwise, web development, I learned about reactive programming, which is, here, I'll just read it what it says here. A way to build a scalable architecture that's resilient and quick to react to stimuli. Basically, when you send in data, it gets processed right away and gets spit back at you, and it's no longer stored in like databases and accessed and then having to iterate through it and then sending it back out. So this is a much quicker architecture. It's completely new and foreign to me, but I think it's a really cool concept and something that will be definitely used in the future. And this talk is by Venkat. It's Dr. I think it's Dr. Yeah, Dr. Venkat Subramaniam. And I'll link the talk in the description so you guys can watch it if you want. It's 2.5 hours long, so I'm still watching it today, actually. I got through only an hour last night. And there is a shorter one. I'll link that as well. It's only 10 minutes and it talks about reactive programming, if you want the quick and dirty version. And then with the Udemy course, I was going through the JavaScript section again. So it's stuff I've seen before, but I'm going through it again to build a better foundation. And with yesterday, I did two exercises. One was to ask for your name and your age, and it spits it back out at you in a sentence. And the other one was pretty much the same thing, except it has a different context. And the course is really cool. It's taught by Colt Steele, who teaches a bunch of boot camps in California and some other places. I don't know if he still teaches, but this course takes you from the front end and the back end, so I really enjoy it, and props to Colt for teaching it very well. And the last thing I learned was the Spanish program, so the flashcards. I took a bunch of flashcards and I just made phrases and terms I don't know, and then I'm going to try to start doing that and start reviewing more. So hopefully this with Duolingo and Memrise and this, it will help with my memory. I'm more of a visual learner, so this is definitely going to help me a lot more than just listening. So this will stick in my memory much more. Other than that, that's it for what I learned in web development and some Spanish. So hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll catch you guys next time.